For almost 5 years now, I've been wanting to go to Japan, and chances are high you, the viewer, also keep telling yourself that you're gonna go one day. It becomes a thing in the back of your mind that keeps collecting excuses the same way you keep convincing yourself to not confess to your high school crush. So you need a wingman. My wingman was a simple guy at work I randomly talked to about the weather, the current state of the world, and occasionally my dreams, goals, and while not necessarily about my high school crush, in my case about Japan. It's too expensive. I'm already going. I want to go for like half a year. No one be down to come along so spontaneously anyways. To which he replied with,
"Why don't you just pack a backpack, book a flight, and go?"
And so I did. Now this is just part 1 of the 3 videos that I'm going to be making about the Japan trip, so make sure to subscribe if you like these kind of videos so you don't miss out on the other 2, because I promise they will be even crazier. I don't know what to choose, but I've heard the Fami Chiki is good, so I might go for that. You're wondering what would Ikuya get at a Family Mart for a nutritious and healthy lunch? So, like, a grandmaster told me to put the Fami Chiki in between 2 pancakes. Turns out they probably didn't mean the 2 pancakes that were filled with red bean paste, but if you ask me, it's basically just, you know, a replacement for ketchup, so it was, you know, still like a 7 out of 10 at least. Now, if you ask me, is there anything you regret not putting on the bingo board? Now's probably a good time to tell you that I made a bingo board with my chat. And it looks something like this. It had a bunch of goals on it that I would try to achieve, or maybe just randomly stumble upon to make the journey more exciting, more fun, and just have something to look forward to at all times. Any challenge you've thought of so far that you would have loved to be on there? And to that I say, yeah, find a trash can, because it's seemingly the hardest challenge in all of Tokyo. Not really Shibuya Crossing, but what is known as Takeshita Street over there, which we might be checking out later, maybe not now, simply because of the amount of people you just saw. So let's look for some glasses. So right where that Dior is, I think somewhere, is that BL? But right around there should be a store called Own Days. Apparently they got pretty good glasses, so let's check them out. I kept looking around in like 6 or 7 glasses stores until I remembered that Zoff actually had a collaboration with My Hero Academia, and the Shota Todoroki glasses were exactly the kind of shape I was looking for. So when I asked the staff member if they still had them and she handed them to me, I had to buy them. There's great World Cup vibes going around. Otto's song is playing all over Shibuya Crossing. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a big statue of her earlier. There's more. Like, everywhere you turn, you just see Kira, Kira, right? Like, it's literally everywhere. And it's awesome. Guys, I was about to leave Shibuya, but I don't know what just happened. I'm feeling this presence. It's all over the place. It's not Otto's World Cup thing. I mean, that's also pretty big, but I think it's...
What the hell is happening in Shibuya?
I got CDs that you probably can't see from Tower Records, and one of them is the freaking Tatsurayamashita best of thingy, so we got that. Scratch it off the bingo board. W. Rise and shine, little roly-polies. It is currently 5 a.m. I am finally leaving Sumida City, or Sumiyoshi, I think is what it's called. The reason I'm up so early is because we need to like adjust sleep schedules for the walk trip. Mission number 1 today. We'll be getting to Akihabara because they have a lot of secondhand electronic stores, because this camera would probably die 2 hours into the walk if I kept filming with it and I don't bring other batteries. So see you there. We've arrived at, I think close to Akihabara, which is, you know, the Weeb Central. I stored my big backpack that has everything I own and I hold near and dear to my heart in a locker at some station. Chances of me finding that thing again, I would say probably within the 1-digit percentage. Also, I don't know how like fun it is to like keep talking without you seeing my face while talking. I promise you I'm slaying right now. You know, just imagine you're here with me with like no camera stabilization, right? I'm sure that's Pog. Isn't it Pog chat? Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? Then I can like do like 16 times zoom-ins where you can't see anything. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I have fun chat. Yeah, so that's the store I need to get the batteries from. Like I said, 11 a.m. is when those open, so we're kind of screwed. But you know, we got I think that counts as a bingo square, chat. I'm not sure why she's holding up, but you know, we're trying to find a maid cafe, right? And I feel like, I mean, there are other ones around this area, but I feel like, I mean, if we want to count a maid cafe, I mean, look, there's like a billion of them around here. There's another one, you can see a sliver of them over there. There's another one, I think we can cross it off the list, not gonna lie, but I mean, I had to get the camcorder out for this one. I mean, come on. Like I said, everything is closed. Oh, wait! Oh my god. I promise you this is not scripted. Holy cinema. Wait, how do I get in? Wait, how do I get in? What is it? A corporate office? Wait, it has nothing like going. It's just an office that randomly decided to have all the freaking sort of online on it. What was I saying? Right, we're adapting, we're changing up plans. Not even food places are open. So we are going to be going to Ueno Park, also known as Ueno Park for those of you not familiar with Japanese. So we have like 5 more hours to basically speedrun all of Tokyo. Let's go! Oh, wait. There we go. You know how I am about my coffee. I have to try it. You know what? It's actually not that bad. It is kind of just like a bitter liquid. Not gonna lie, that was 110 yen, which is like 60 or 70 cents or something like that, I think. That's not bad for the availability that you get out of like the vending machines. If you want coffee at around 6 a.m. and nothing is open, I'll just go for it, man. Dude, not gonna lie, Chris Broad in Japan has brought me so far in this place. I found his bar already, but it was closed, unfortunately, because it wasn't open on Mondays. I'm using his freaking JJ Isam. I mean, at this point, he could sponsor the whole trip, man. I'm like, this is crazy marketing. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Obviously, it's helping a lot, you know, with knowing where stuff is, having heard of stuff before. Wow. So pretty. It's kind of awesome that we're here at 7, you can't see it, 7:42 a.m. in the morning. And yeah, it's good that we're here in the morning because I feel like this is probably where it gets like super crowded and you see all the videos of like not even being able to take a single step because there's so many people around you and looking at the stores and everything. This is nice. Dude. Oh my god. Alright, let's go a little closer. I'm gonna take you with me. I think this is where you could also get your fortune slip, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where. And since nothing is open at this time, I don't know if we could get it, but we'll try, I guess. Might be. Oh, they're cool. Wait.
Hold on, guys. This is my favorite call. Hold on.
Would you look at that? High mountains are lined up and you can't climb over them. Your wishes will not be realized. A sick person will not recover. The lost article will not be found. Building a house and removal should be stopped. Marriage celebration, making a trip, and employment are all bad. The person you are waiting for will not come. Surely nothing bad will happen on this trip, right? Surely we'll be fine, right? Google Maps is saying that we basically just need to head this way. If we head this way for an hour and a half, we should get to Meiji Jingu, right? So I'm gonna brute force down that path now. No more Google Maps on the way until I find Meiji Jingu. And I'll ask people on the way. I'll know that I'll arrive probably around 11? Chat, it is officially 11 a.m. As you can see, this does not look like a park. This does not look like a temple. And here's the thing. I feel walking for 20,000 steps. Let's just see if I even got close, alright? Let's just make sure, let's just double check if we even got anywhere near it. This is where I am. This is where I wanted to go. That's not that far. It's gorgeous. We have found Cloud Strife. Antifa. That's for you, Desam. Look at that. This one's for you. I don't know if I'll take one yet. So it's time to leave Tokyo, and I kid you not when I say I was looking for 30 minutes around all of Akihabara Station to find this locker in some random room again. I took all these photos to try and remember it myself so I could find it again. If I could tell you one piece of advice for your entire Japan trip, please leave your stuff in a locker that you can find more Easily. Oh my god, chat. Wow. That is freaking beautiful. Oh my dude. The mountains in the backdrop. That's insane. Now, unfortunately, chat, I did not manage to acquire a new battery for this camera. I probably looked through at least 10 camera stores throughout all of Tokyo, including like vintage old camera stores in Akihabara where like old tech is being sold. They are all like, gomenasai, nai desu, nai. Demo, Amazon. They're like, oh yeah, Amazon has it. Alright chat, this is what 20 bucks at La Fontaine near Sua Lake gets you. This is my first impression as well. We got a really nice bed. Dude, compare... Is that a phone? Alright, we'll think about that later. YouTube, Pog. Obviously, the most important part. ACW. What is the view? Oh, you son of a... Out of the 14 days that I spent in Japan, there were 2 days that stuck with me the most. Day 3 being one of them. I challenged myself to walk almost 80 kilometers along the Nakasendo Trail all the way from Naraijuku to Nakatsugawa in just 1 day. That being said, it was one of the most beautiful experiences of my entire life. I highly recommend you walk a part of the Nakasendo Trail yourself one day. And in order to find out whether or not I actually made it all the way, you're gonna have to wait until that video comes out.
I had an absolute chill, rest, do nothing day yesterday. After the walk, I just needed nothing. Like absolutely nothing. No walking, no nothing. I just checked out of the 9 hours capsule hotel, which is actually really nice. The crazy part is that I had a coffee there because they have a cafe connected to it. And the coffee was maybe like 11 bucks, which is kind of insane for an iced Americano, but it tasted like melon, which was kind of unique and nice, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying to cope to make it sound better. 11 bucks for a coffee is crazy, but I guess if the capsule is only 17 for a night, they gotta make up their money somehow. So it makes sense.
I've earned quite the history on my channel about coffee and making coffee and loving coffee. And I'm editing this right now, and I keep hearing myself whine over and over and over again about how this coffee was $11. But then I ask myself, how many cups of coffee in my life do I actually remember? Because there's not a lot of them. And this one is on that list. A nice, gentle, smooth, juicy, fruity coffee tasting like melon and mint, icy cold, served perfectly for a summer's day. I mean, that might have just been worth the $11 price tag that was put on it.
I'm trying to find the lockers right now, and I'm going to put them near where the Shinkansen already leaves from, so I don't have the same mistake that I made when I went from Akihabara, where I looked for my bag for about 30 minutes until I could finally take the subway. But this is about the average amount of people that are around the station in the bigger cities of Japan. I say that after the bigger cities I've been to are only Tokyo and now Nagoya. Who needs an Eiffel Tower when you can have this thing? Oh no, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of... This is the Central Park, and this will lead us to what sounded like the Nagoya Castle. At least in like 10 minutes. This is the first sightseeing thing that I actually spent money on a ticket on. Mostly because when I checked, the ticket was only $3. And I feel like $3 is well worth seeing this. Also because realistically, if I come here for a vacation next time with like friends or someone else, Nagoya is probably not gonna make the list of places I visit. So I feel like it's even more important now that I go check out all the big things that there are to see in Nagoya. Oh, I think you can go like around once and then back to the center where you can enter over that bridge. Alright, that was Nagoya Castle. We're heading for the next garden now, so it is time for a bit of a snack, an iced coffee break. I need some caffeine, maybe like a Red Bull too. We'll see what they got. And obviously I want to change it up a little bit. I want to, like, you know, try some actual Japanese food, so I thought I'd go get some. Tokugawa Garden. Let's go. You know, the best part about this garden already is that it's fully in the shade. Oh, you can hear the water as well. I don't know if the camera's picking up. Ooh, what the camera definitely isn't picking up is the smell. It smells like
a baka.
very salty, like seafood, like fish. No, back into the sun. Grr, grr.
なんかガントさんがいるときは、ここになんか
Do not sit on the bridge. Do not lean over the bridge. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. so cute. A waterfall. A waterfall. So many dragonflies. Oh, fish. Oh, fish. Fish. Big fish. Oh my god, they're all looking down. Oh my god, look at them. Look at them. What are they waiting for? Do they think I have food? Sorry, no food. Hi. No food. Gomenasai. Oh my god, they're all sprinting here. They all think I have food. What? Sorry to disappoint. Wow. Look at them. They brought food. That's why they think that people have food. Because people come here and they feed them. Even the birds are fighting. And then little baby ducks. Oh my god. Dude, there's fish trying to swim here from over there because they see the food. I think I understand the Boy and the Heron references now, where the fish were all big and scary and trying to eat him. I think that was in Boy and the Heron. If I were to feed those fish and look at them, I'd probably feel the same. Not gonna lie. I'd think that they want to eat me too. Wow. Water transition. Because we're going to water. W idea. Yep. Go to water. Boom. Like, no, wait, too fast. Like, slow transition in. Rotoscope it. Rotoscope it. Yep. Rotoscope. Our first stop in Osaka, officially after getting to the apartment, will be the Osaka Castle, which I think is Osaka-jo. Oh, this one's big. You can see it towering all over there. That's crazy. Neko. We're already pretty close. I'm okay if we don't get any closer than this, not gonna lie, this is awesome. Look at that. The gold. The color combination is just so... They just knew what they were doing, you know? The Japanese, they know how to make things look pretty and what colors to use to do so. I've received 3 food recommendations for Osaka. And today we are heading for number 1, which is okonomiyaki. Good morning in Osaka. This is my nice little tatami sleeping room, my home base, you could say, for the next 3 nights. This is insane. For 80 bucks for home sleeping room, living room, rice cooker, kettle, pans, pots, knives, stovetop, toilet, microwave, 6 console, laundry, freaking shower, bathroom. It's amazing. This is what I got myself for the next few days. We got bread, very fluffy bread. We got Paw Patrol pudding, because Paw Patrol and pudding, W, yummy. I really wanted to get apples, but fruit is crazy expensive. This was the most worth thing that I could get. And then we have
1, 2, and 3. Coffee is a little bit of money
I got Cortis's, which got... Remember when we put find a Vtuber on the thing? Well, turns out there's a whole store of them. Holy, this is Vtuber heaven. I escaped the busyness of Osaka and I found slides. Anyone wanna go on the slides in the rain, maybe? Anyone? There's a yellow one, even a blue one. No? No one, no slides? Alright, let's go karaoke then. Alright, I've entered a mega big karaoke place. They have 0 English. It's been awesome. Even the freaking put-in menu is complete English, complete Japanese. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun. How do we even like? Mada doke kireze に乗った影の雪みたいな思いを抱いて生きてるね僕はこの恋をどんな言葉で閉じたらいいの Board, we need to celebrate a Japan W both with Japanese people. And the only game that's gonna happen while I'm here is gonna be against Sweden, I think. Which, you know, I'm very proud of the Japanese team for tying up with the Netherlands. I don't know how they're gonna do against Sweden, I'm not gonna lie. But Tunisia, I have faith in. I have faith that Japan can defeat them in the match. I kid you not when I say I got the last ticket that was available for this match, and it is the craziest seat I think I've ever had for anything, ever. The whole room is sold out, by the way. It's crazy. It's insane.
Not only was it the last seat available to watch the game, it turned out this game was also the only game Japan actually ended up winning during the World Cup. You see, they tied against the Netherlands, they tied against Sweden, and then they ended up losing against Brazil. So I'm so glad I went, not just to get this bingo spot, but also because the vibes were amazing. I loved rooting for the Japanese team. It was so fun. I mean, just look at this.
I feel like I'm a Junya Ito fan now. I didn't know the guy was 33. Aura farming like that. That was crazy. We are on our way to Okazaki Park, which apparently I think has some sort of market going on at the moment, which is why I'm going there. And then I am forcing down south. I don't even know how long that walk is gonna be. It might be like 2 hours. But I'm forcing down south because we're gonna be passing by like 2 shrines and then Kyomizu-dera, which is where I inevitably want to end up. But for now, let's see what this part got in store for us. Oh wow. Oh damn. That is pretty. Also a little din shop over there. Okay. That is so pretty. Closing time, 6 p.m. Oh, it's not even 4 yet. Perfect. It's not even 4 yet. You can get your fortune, I think, drawn again somewhere. I don't know if I want to risk another bad fortune before Sapporo. Maybe not. Maybe I'm fine. This is so pretty though. This is exactly what I wanted to see from Kyoto. And it's not crowded. Didn't get a fortune slip, I only did the praying ritual. Also look at that huge torii gate over there. I pulled out the camera to zoom in. Cause wow, that's crazy. I didn't get any souvenirs or something because nothing was too great. And nothing was cheap enough and great enough for my liking, but I couldn't leave without anything. So I got myself some baked treat. Some local baked treat that I did not even read into what's gonna be inside of there. Treat review. Oh. It's dry. It's got nothing inside. Oh. Well, no. It could have used some like jam or something. Or like vanilla custard cream. I don't know, something. Just something. It's just something would have been nice. Not gonna something would have really helped this thing out. Well, there's your proof finally that there were German tourists. Finally on camera. Let's skip time a little bit. Time skip successful. Nice little garden area. Mojito. Mojito. Made it to Kyomizudera. Wow. It wasn't that long of a walk. I thought it'd be way longer. How far do you think we can get? The last big stop for today, therefore the last big stop for this week, honestly. Fushimi Inari Taisha, which may not sound familiar, but the second you see it, I promise it will look familiar. There it is. Place you've probably seen from Instagram Reels before.
Because it's made from wood, it's that in Kyoto it's so hot and humid, they will rot out in around 20-25 years. Yes. It's actually made from Japanese cedar wood that we also use to build houses because they're very strict and strong. And so when it rots, the staff...
Que sale esa gente. Pero ponte que ahora que estás yo. Ponte, no estés mirando para allá.
This camera's reaching its light level limits, I'm realizing. Doesn't like it being that dark, which is understandable. It means that you can't really see this beautiful bamboo though. It's a new beautiful day, it's a new beautiful week to experience the beauty of Japan, as you can see. Wow, is it gorgeous? Wow, is it pretty? Is it beautiful? Look at the trees, look at the bushes. So I asked people on Instagram, I gave them two choices. I said, would you rather go to Nara Park, which has all the deer, right, that bow to you, or to the world's longest monkey bars that are in Ogi, in Kobe, right? At the end of the day, I don't really care. Close enough, I'm not a robot, I'm not gonna lie. They go along all the way here. They actually end over here, I think. No, I guess it doesn't matter which way you go. That was a Guinness World Record 2019. I wonder if someone's beat it. Ikuya in the future, fact check. Did someone beat this? How many meters do you think I can go? Yeah, this was definitely a random stop, number 1 for week number 2. We've freaking done it. We've made it to Nara on the same day. Look over there. I heard that they're just publicly chilling around. I didn't know they were that publicly chill. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Dude, they're invading everything here. It's crazy. Oh, that one's running. What do you think that one's running at? Aw, that's so sweet. It's like his guy. They're like besties. I thought he's about to run him down. So many of them. I'm glad I went. This is very cute. I like it. The only last thing I saw was this amazing looking freaking shrine. That might be my favorite temple we've seen. Just from outside, it looks so powerful and strong. What's it called? Todaiji. Todaiji. This is my cute little accommodation for Sapporo. It's got a little sink. It's got a double bed, but I'm pretty sure I'm alone in here. Pretty sure. And this is all I need. It's also in the center of the city, which is like a first for the hotels and places I've had. So today we're going to be exploring a bit of Sapporo's inner city. We'll be checking out some fun stores, some fun parks, and we might get a nice plan going for tomorrow, which we'll have to settle something for. We'll have to figure something out. But tomorrow might be another crazy Nakasendo type day, which I would honestly really love, so I'll try to get that figured out and I'll see you there. Mission accomplished. We're bringing this puppy back to the hotel. We're setting it up there so it can chill for tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. around, I think will be the start time. If we want to make it work. No, actually it doesn't. It should still be somewhere around then, because it'll get dark at some point. It should be at the latest, I think 6 a.m., but I think 5 a.m. would still be better. So I have a long night of Japanese bicycle rule study up, and yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous now, but it'll be fine. Nothing that confidence can't fix. Also, is that an Ibis hotel? Of course it is. It is currently 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm about to head out. I got everything prepared, everything ready to go. I strapped this camera onto the light for the bike with like 7 billion rubber bands that surely won't tear apart, so that'll be fine. And yeah, we'll see each other back outside. I got a lot of electrolytes, energy jellies, everything in here. Basically the same setup that I ran for the Nakasendo this time. However, this backpack only has that and not all of my belongings, which is good. And I also forgot my little electrolyte caffeine tablets that I mixed with water this time, so maybe that caffeine will help. Yeah, I think this is more doable than the Nakasendo, genuinely. I think this will be fun. I think this will be awesome. This is beautiful. Ow. I've been going uphill crazy style. It's f***ing awesome. Yeah. We're absolutely
What if I told you that the reason I rented myself a bicycle and cycled 200 kilometers across Hokkaido in one day was to try the ice cream that Ludwig recommended to Michael Reeves during Tip to Tip? Yeah, no, I'm not joking. It was one of the most challenging experiences of my entire life, but also one of the best stories I tell my friends to this day. But because this video would be too long if I included this or the Nakasendo in it, this is also going to become its own separate video, so please stay tuned for it and watch it when it comes out. What I will show you now, however, is how I flew back into Tokyo into Narita Airport in order to explore some of Narita. However, there was just some bad fortune in the air.
Whew. It is now Friday. I've just landed in Narita from Sapporo, and I'm not gonna lie, the vibes are kind of down. So is the weather, as you can see. I mean, Narita itself is looking pretty right now. It's looking a bit like Kyoto around Kiyomizudera specifically, with all the shops and stands. But the bad news we got up ahead is something I saw on Google Maps right after I landed, and it was the fact that there is a typhoon on its way. It is humid. Wow. I was about to say, is that a real turtle? It is. It's alive because there's a buddy that you can't see. Oh, there it is. They're alive. They're guarding this place. Shinsoji desu. just got an earthquake alert on my phone. The second earthquake since I've been here. So I thought some people might be in danger, and you know, who will be there to save them other than me and my massive unicorn Gundam? Just for reference, by the way, these are, I know this, like, it's hard to understand, like, what, this is like a little light. That's that guy. That's the entrance down there. That's that guy. Boys, what's up? Final day in Tokyo. The rain is gorgeous as ever, but we have a huge celebratory event today. It is the BLT 2026 in Sunshine City. So according to my very little research that I've done on this so far, it is, because I actually didn't know this was happening at all this week, or while I'm here, let alone on my final weekend when I'm in Tokyo. It is the first time that Japan or Tokyo has its like a big BL event. Apparently they also have a bunch of like exclusive goods, fun stuff like that. Just gotta make sure I don't walk past it accidentally. Welcome to Sunshine City. Alright, this is apparently where it is. Let's hope I'm not terribly wrong. We found it. It was on the 4th floor.
Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to film more of BLT 2026, so there aren't any more recordings of it. Matter of fact, there aren't any more recordings of the Japan trip at all. That's kind of it. You know, when the guy at work told me to just grab a backpack and go, I wasn't really convinced it was going to work out. It would still cost a lot of money. I don't even speak that much Japanese. It's summer, so it's going to be hell in Japan. Just so many reasons, you know? Until he rephrased a popular saying in a way I hadn't really heard it before. And he said, the one who wants will find a way. The one who doesn't will find reasons.
3年が過ぎ街並みさえも変わりましたなのにどうして